You have come together here before a minister of the church and in the presence of the community so that your intention to enter into marriage may be strengthened by the love with the sacred seal, and your love be enriched with His blessing, so that you may have strength to be faithful to each other forever.
Right here, on this ground where we are standing, holding dreams with open hands against the sky. So clear, it's better than we planned it. This rising sun was meant for you and I.
Love is patient, love is kind, it is not jealous, is not pompous, it is not inflated, it is not rude, it does not seek its own interests, it is not quick-tempered, it does not brood over injury, it does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails.
This truth, these words that we have spoken, giving purpose to the hope that we have found.
Kyle, Diana, have you come here to enter into marriage without coercion, freely and wholeheartedly?
I have.
We see it now, the story comes together, beauty lives in every chapter.
I remember one day Kyle said, "You know, Diana's really cute," and that's how it all began. And being in a position to witness the start and progression of their relationship, I can see how they've grown together, how they've worked to bridge the differences in culture and life experiences and accept each other with grace. I've seen how they've never tried to mold each other into anything different than what they were, but instead worked with each other to introduce each other to their respective interests and preferences. And that's what I respect so much about their relationship, because instead of seeing each other's differences as challenges or obstacles or something they have to overcome, they both chose to see them as avenues for learning and growth.
We feel it now, and nothing could be better. You and me, chasing down forever after. Forever after. Chasing down forever.
The greatest thing I've ever learned and admired from Diana is her tenacity. She's without a doubt the most hardworking, dedicated person you will ever meet. Diana, we're all better for knowing you. You've been the best role model to Emma, Ethan, Jonathan, and I, and we love you so much. Kyle, you are everything I could have ever dreamed for my cousin. You are so full of kindness and grace, and I am so grateful that you get to be a part of all of this.
One day, I get a call, actually a text initially, and it says, "I think I have a boyfriend." Two things came to mind when I read that text. One, what do you mean you think? Either you do or you don't. And two, more importantly, who could be worthy enough of dating you? Because keep in mind, this girl does not settle for less. And up until this point, I feel like no ordinary guy would do. For Diana, a good guy is not good enough, and she's looking for someone great. And I, to be honest, was a little bit worried that no one would be able to fit her standards, because she set the bar so high for herself and reasonably for her partner. But as I've gotten to meet Kyle over some dinners, I think she finally met her match.
Time after time, when I close my eyes to sleep, I will find you in my dreams for the rest of my life. Oh, time after time.
Who said I love you first? And lastly, which one of the two of you is most romantic? Neither of them. Kyle, you have to make a decision.
1, 2, 3.
Love you till the end, every moment breathe it in, just to have you by my side.
Kyle, do you take Diana to be your wife? Do you promise to be faithful to her in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love her and to honor her all the days of your life?
I do.
Diana, do you take Kyle to be your husband? Do you promise to be faithful to him in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love him and to honor him all the days of your life?
I do.
Oh, time after time. Time after time.
And I pronounce you husband and wife, Kyle and Diana Gashler. You may kiss the bride.